Well, if you have recovered from COVID, there is good news for you. Experts suggest that you might require only a single dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Earlier, those who had COVID or recovered from it were asked to wait for at least 3 months before getting the COVID-19 vaccine. Ideally, you should be doing that. But now, more and more reports and case studies suggest that recovered patients might just require one shot. But getting a single dose of coronavirus vaccine generally offers partial immunity. So why has this been recommended for recovered COVID-19 patients? The reason behind this is that persons who recover from coronavirus naturally gain antibodies after fighting the infection, and hence they do not require the additional artificial vaccine-driven immunity for a while. Hyderabad's AIG hospital study also observed that recovered patients getting a single shot showcased a more robust antibody response than those who did not have a prior history of infection. The study was recently published in the International Journal of Infectious Diseases, a peer-reviewed journal. The study concluded that higher memory T-cell and B-cell responses, in addition to higher antibody response with a single dose of vaccine given 3 to 6 months after recovery from COVID-19, may be considered at par with 2 doses of vaccine for individuals who did not get infected. So should then we just take 1 dose of vaccine? Well, absolutely not. It is important to remember that different mutations can lessen down the efficacy of vaccines, and let's not forget that there have been reported cases of reinfection. As for the safety concerns, vaccines minimize your risk of infection. Peak immunity builds up after 2 to 3 weeks post getting vaccinated. So do not forget that the above claims haven't really been accepted as official guidelines and will require more research. Therefore, if you are scheduled to get vaccinated, one may still require 2 full doses to be considered fully vaccinated against COVID-19. Do not delay, skip or avoid your dose unless you have been specifically advised to do so. How can this help India? Currently, everyone is required to get 2 doses of the vaccine unless stated otherwise by authorities. India is currently facing a vaccine shortage and trying to ramp up its inoculation drive. Extending the gap of Covishield doses was also a way to do it. Now, a study that suggests that recovered people to get just a single dose may be strategically helpful to cover large sections of the society, especially at the time of shortage, ensuring that more and more people at least get the first dose. But eventually, it's important right now for everybody to try and make an attempt to get both doses of the vaccine.